Hey there guys, what is up? So let me ask you guys, have you ever been put into an incredibly terrible, awkward situation that you yourself caused and now you can't get out of it? Now imagine if you're the only one aware of this situation and now you have to hold on to it, keep this secret so that nobody knows how awkward everything just was. That was me. I had a situation like that. And now I have to hold on to this secret. I have to keep this lie going because I refuse for anybody to know this. Except for now you guys. But the person who doesn't need to know, they're not going to be aware. 'Cause I'm going to use fake names and they don't know who I am. You guys can know, but the guy who this story is about, he can never know. Alright, story time. So I used to live in Wisconsin for like 5 or 6 years of my life. And I was pretty young when I lived there. I was ages like 7, 8, and I lived there till like age 12 or so. I met some of my best friends there that really shaped who I became as a person. I love them with all my heart, and they really got me going on this path that led to who I am right now. Minus all the anxiety. I did that to myself. I did all the anxiety stuff, but all of the personality traits other than that, they help shape. Now I haven't seen these friends in like 15 years. And 2 years ago, I suddenly receive a message on Facebook. I look to see who it is, and the name looks really familiar to me. We're gonna call this person John Johnson. And I look to see who it is, and it's John. It's John Johnson. I said, oh my God, my best friend. I haven't talked to him in ages. I'm so excited. How did he find me? So I message him back, and he tells me that he's in an area that I am around. And I'm pretty excited that he happened to hit me up while he was in this area. And I said, hey man, we should go out and get some lunch or something and catch up. And he said, oh yeah, you want to do that? I said, yeah. I was like, how could I not want to do that? You have influenced me so much in my life. I'm so glad that I get to talk to you again. It's been so long, and we really have been through a lot. So I want to catch up. You know, you're one of my best friends. He messages me back and says, I had no idea I had this big of an influence on your life. It was, of course I'll go out and get some lunch and catch up. And that was that. I was on my way to lunch. So I meet up with him at Buffalo Wild Wings. And we sit down, we start talking, we start eating. I'm telling him some generic stories from back in the day and asking him how he's doing, where he's working, what's going on, why he's in town. I suppose he's in town because his company sent him here for one of the products they sell. And he just coincidentally happened to come here and saw me on Facebook through a mutual friend. And I'm complimenting him, telling him, man, you influenced who I became so much. Thank you so much for being such a good friend and a good person. You really matter a lot to me. And he smiles and he looks like he feels so good about himself. He told me, I honestly had no idea I influenced you this much. But I really miss you, man. It's been a long time. It's been such a long time since we've seen each other. I'm so glad I hit you up and we got to catch up. And I said, yeah, still excited talking to him. And then I proceed to mention something about sports. Because I played a lot of sports back in the day. And he tells me, I remember you playing on the baseball team that my dad coached. And I sat there and thought for a moment. Because John did not play in any sports. And he definitely did not play on a sports team with me. So I'm thinking, when did this happen? How are you, what? And I start to think, your dad, I remember my little league coach and I know who he is and I know who his son is. And it dawns on me right then and there. John Johnson is not the name of my childhood friend. No, his name is John Erickson. And he lives across the street back in the day from John Johnson. They share a first name, and it mixed me up. What have I done? I started thinking, oh my God, I really didn't like this guy that much. He was kind of mean to me a little bit. This is who I've been talking to? Oh, crap. And he's still sitting there looking like he's feeling good because of all the influence he's had on my life that I told him about. When in actuality, I really didn't care for this guy. He did not influence me in the slightest. I didn't hang out with him too much other than to play like kickball on the street with all the neighborhood kids. And I knew him through his dad coaching my Little League team. So I was like, oh crap, what do? I don't want to tell him. He's going to know that I mixed up people and I've just been complimenting the crap out of him. And he does not deserve them. He doesn't deserve any of those compliments, and I gave them to him. So I think maybe I should tell him. I'll just tell him. Simple mistake. Then I thought again. It said, no, continue to lie. The only way out of this situation is to lie until lunch is over. So I'm sitting there thinking of things to talk about, because I can't bring up any stories. We never, ever hung out together. So after that, I proceed to eat the crap out of my food. I finish it up so quick because I am ready for this to be done. I want to get out of there. I feel like a moron. I wish I didn't compliment him. I'm really glad he enjoyed the compliments. I mean, you know, I'm not a mean person. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's feeling so good about himself. You can't just compliment a man and then say, nah, none of that actually. None of that at all. Quite the opposite. I don't like you. You're terrible. I don't know anymore. It's been 15 years, but you were terrible and I didn't like you. You seem like a perfectly nice person right now, so I will not ruin your day and expose how ridiculously awkward I am. He can never know the truth. He's gonna go on forever thinking that he was a big influence in my life. And you know what? He can have that. He can have that because I feel so dumb for making this mistake. I at least should allow him to enjoy the compliments. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna get out of this. I pay for my bill. I say, hey man, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you came in town. He's like, yeah, me too. I'm really glad we got to catch up. I'm thinking, yeah, we caught up. That's what happened. Sure. Nothing else awkward happened at all. All we did was catch up. I was like, all right, he still does not know that I thought he was somebody else. So we wave and give our goodbyes, and he leaves, feeling like a champion, I'm sure. My God, such a good person. Look how much good I brought to the world in this kid's life. And I go get in my car thinking to myself, no one can ever know how dumb I am. God, I'm so dumb. How could I do that? After that, I drive home feeling like a turd, even though I guess I should feel good. I made him feel great about himself, so, you know, at least I improved his day. But I went home, went in to talk to my wife, told her what I did, and she laughed at me. And that's it. I'm just an awkward sack of turds. That's all I am. I feel awkward. I say awkward things. I do awkward things, you know? Just my life. My wife knows that. She was okay with it. But hey, thanks for watching my video. You guys should like the video and you should subscribe to my channel. You get to hear more dumb stuff that I do in my life maybe. Who knows? I've done a lot of dumb things. And I am so awkward. You can count on the fact that I will continue to be awkward and have more things to talk about. But, you know, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll have some more videos coming out soon.